Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, I am the Introverted Reader, and if you are new to this channel, feel free to subscribe. There is a subscription button right there, and be sure to ring the bell for when you know I upload a video. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a tag video, and I had a whole other tag in mind to do, but then I find, because I went onto BookNut, Book Lover's Guide blog here, booklovingnut.com, and I find, because both of them have a whole bunch of tags listed on their blog, and I find the Beauty and the Beast book tag, and I was like, have I done this before? I don't think so. And I was like, Beauty and the Beast is literally one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Why have I not done this tag? But if I have, I don't think I have. I genuinely don't think I have. But anyway, so yes, shout out to Janiza and Erin, my lovely book nuts. So yes, I will start. It's basically just like lines from the soundtrack and attached to questions. So let's hydrate first. If you have yet to hydrate today, please do so. Okay. Alright, so please don't fall. Sorry, my chili bottle is like all dented at the bottom and it's like, it keeps falling over. Anyway, so the first one is, oh what a guy, Gaston, a villain you can't help but love. Now, Erin, our book nut, has said The Darkling, and I'm gonna have to agree with her on that one because The Darkling is probably one of the best well-written young adult villains I've read from in a while. Now, the Grisha verse is not perfect. It's not perfect, it has a lot of flaws, but one thing that I really believe Lee Bardugo got right was the Darkling and his character arc. And another one, I mean, yes, this person is horrible and toxic and deceitful and horrible, the same way as the Darkling, but the same vein is that he's probably a really well-written villain. That is Sebastian Morgenstern from the Mortal Instruments series. Now again, horrible, toxic, disgusting, awful, does a lot of really, really bad things. But I like him in the fact that, and the Darkling as well, in that they are so manipulative and so, you know, well, and like they have goals and they are not afraid to obtain what they want. And like they're not just mustache twirling villains, like they have motivation for what they're doing, and that is why we love them. I can't help but love them. The next little prompt is, here's where she meets Prince Charming, your OTP. Now listen, I have not thought about this for a really, really long time. There is a lot of couples in books that I've read that I love and adore, like Nick and Charlie, adore them. I'm reading Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation at the moment, and Wei Wuxian and Lan Wangji fully have my heart and my soul. Love them. James and Cordelia from the Last Hours series, Chain of Thorns, is going to be in my possession very, very soon, and I'm terrified, but I'm also very excited. But those are the ones off the top of my head. The next one, I want so much more than this provincial life, a character destined for greater things. I read young adult fantasy, primarily, or just like fantasy in general, and a lot of times you are dealing with a character who is like the chosen one, who is like, you are the one that is destined to save the world and all this. And I think, I'm not going to go the fantasy route. I was thinking about this, and then I was thinking about Nick and Charlie for the previous question, and then I was like, wait a minute. Nick and Charlie, well, Charlie specifically, I fully believe if Alice Oseman ever decides to expand on their story, although I'm not wholly sure, because Volume 5 and Heartstopper is going to be the last one, so whether that's them done altogether or she's going to expand, I don't know. But I fully feel Charlie Spring is one of those characters to be reckoned with. Like, he goes through it and then some, like the bullying and all the stuff with his mental health and all that. And I fully believe Charlie Spring is a character that, like, if Alice Oseman were to expand on his character arc, then, like, oh my goodness, she would have him being out there being an activist or something. Like, don't mess with Charlie Spring. Anyway, excuse me. The next one is Be Our Guest, a book that made you hungry. When I read Kingdom of the Wicked for the first time, oh my goodness, I said this in my review for it, but our two main characters, the twin sisters, Amelia and Victoria, their family owns a restaurant, and a lot of the chapters where they're in the restaurant and they're cooking, and like Carrie Maniscalco goes in deep talking about the food and the way it's like, you know, and the way they're preparing it, and like really detailed descriptions. And I love and adore Italian food. Like, if I could live on pasta and pizza and garlic bread my whole life, I would. Like, just all the descriptions of all the food and everything just had me salivating, because I was just like, I want to go to Italy and just live on bread and pasta. That's all I want to do. Beauty and the Beast is the next one, and the prompt is opposites attract. Obviously, yes, they do. I've spoken about Nick and Charlie numerous times. The, you know, popular rugby lad, shy, introverted nerd. You know, match made in heaven. I've talked about Wei Wuxian and Lao Wanji. Like, Lao Wanji is, like, devoted to following the rules. Like, he follows his family's clan's doctrines to the letter. Whereas Wei Wuxian, he has a lot of things that he does care about, but he's a character that is very just like, he would rather go out and about and have fun than like study or meditate or like do anything like that. Whereas Lao Wenji is constantly, you know, nose buried in a book or like meditating or practicing his ether and all this. And like, but like the two of them together, they're so different, but the two of them together just make sense. Just makes so much sense. The next one, but there's something in him that I simply didn't see. A character who is more than they appear. And I was sitting thinking about this. I was like, okay, so like there's so many characters that I love and adore. I spoke about Wei Wuxian there a minute ago from Grandmaster, and yeah, there's so much more to him than meets the eye. You know, he puts on this persona for everybody else, but deep down, he cares very deeply. He loves very deeply. Another one along that same vein is Jace from The Mortal Instruments. I've got lipstick on my teeth. What else is new? Oh my goodness, I'm sure there's definitely more, and I'm sure you're probably thinking of some as well. So if you have any answers to that, leave them in the comments. The next one, I was innocent and certain, now I'm wiser but unsure. A book that changed you in some way. A book that changed me, well, I've said that reading Aristotle and Dante, both of those books, I feel genuinely changed me as a person. Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune, I feel changed as a person after reading that. Obviously all the queer books that I've read over the years, you know, Loveless by Alice Oseman, Let's Talk About Love by Claire Kahn, and Simon Verses, like all those books genuinely changed me. Let me see. Kill the Beast, a book you picked up because of the hype. Well, if you watch my last book haul, I picked up finally, I haven't read it yet, but I am going to, Dowry of Blood by S.G. Gibson. Like, I'm so excited to read that. And I have Babel, or Babel if you're American, on the way. It is on the way. Hopefully it will arrive to me very, very soon. But both of those books have so much hype getting thrown around for both of them, and I'm super excited to read both of them. I'm definitely gonna do a vlog for Dowry of Blood, and also as well I want to do, there's actually you know what, I'll keep it to myself because I was gonna say another book that I might do a reading vlog for, and if you follow me on Twitter you might know, but I'll keep it shush here. But stay tuned, people, stay tuned, subscribe. Let me see. I'll Never Shake Away the Pain, a book or moment that always makes you cry. Oh, Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune, like, wept the first time I read it. The ending of Bloodmark by Tracy Dion, if you know then you know. The epilogue from Clockwork Princess, again, if you know, then you know. Like, oh, up at 2 a.m. I was reading that, weeping like a baby. And the very last one is How Does a Moment Last Forever? A book that you've loved since you were little. Well, I didn't really do that much reading when I was little. I mean, I read The Princess Diaries when I was like 10. I was way too young to be reading that at 10 years old. But I picked up how I got the first book in the House of Night series for my 17th birthday. Like, a friend of mine gifted that book to me because I had just read Twilight and I was going through my vampire phase. Like, unless the book had a vampire in it, I wasn't interested. And she gifted me the first book in that series for my birthday, and she was like, I don't know what this is about, but it's like, I think it's like a girl who gets chosen to go to like a school for vampires or something. And I was like, oh, okay. And that series has been on my life ever since. And yes, it's very near and dear to my heart. Again, it's not perfect, but we love it all the same. So yeah, that is the end of the Beauty and the Beast book tag. If you would like to do this tag, feel more than welcome to do so. I think I will tag a few people. Who will I tag? Well, Kaz always tags me, so Kaz over Cats of Camera, I shall tag you. And Amy from book 2 with Amy. I know the two of you are probably watching this, hopefully. Hi. And really anybody else that wants to do it. Anyone else that wants to do it. Oh, Ashley over at Ashley's Media Addiction. I'm going to tag you as well because I know you love your movies and I know you love reading as well. So this is both of them together. So that's the three of yous. Again, leave a comment if you want to leave any answers to the questions. What will I ask you guys if you don't feel like doing the tag? Let me see. Oh, for the first question, who's a villain that you can't help but love? Let me know in the comments. And also as well, while you're down there, like I said, feel free to subscribe, ring the bell. I make videos every Tuesday and every other Saturday. So my next video will be this Saturday because I have the weekend off work. So yeah, and leave a like. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day. All of my socials will be down below as always. I'll also leave a link to the Book Loving Nut blog down below. Thank you to Janiza and Erin for leaving this tag there on your blog. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll see you all on Saturday for my next video. Bye!